at you today with a healthy, plant-based, vegan, if you will, plant-based coleslaw. Super excited to share this recipe with you. Melissa Curry, Dream Life Total Wellness, and we are going to be using our handy dandy salad master machine today because it's quick, simple, and easy. And I just gotta say, if you were to buy this salad that we're making for you today at a store, first it would be pre-cut, which means it had lost nutrition. Then they would have to put some sort of preservative on it so that it would last a long time in your refrigerator, right? And so it's nutritionally devoid. And it would cost you probably 3 or 4 times as much as if you were to make it to yourself. I call it earth to hand to mouth, right? So super healthy, super fast. Get your timer on. We're gonna pop this baby out. Okay, so I'm gonna start out and I'm gonna use, there's a couple of cones you could use for your salad. It just depends on the cut that you like. I'm gonna use the number 5 cone, and you simply lay your hand in here, put your thumb on the side, and turn it like so. You could use one of those mandolins, but those are scary. I don't know if you guys watch those cooking shows. I love the cooking shows. But they get out the mandolins, and they did it on Worst Cooks in America. Scared the bejeebas out of me, because Worst Cooks in America, guess what? They're worst cooks in America for a reason. Right? So it's scary to use tools unless you're using them right. So the Salad Master is super easy. You simply take the flat side here, the flat side of your cabbage, which cabbage is a great food, very alkaline, okay? It actually, disease can't live in an alkaline environment. Cabbage is also great for stomach ulcers, right? If you take and you eat a lot of cabbage, okay? Raw cabbage, sometimes people have a challenge digesting it, but that's because they take out the core. And in the core of cabbage, there's a natural enzyme that helps to digest the cabbage leaves. So leave that little core end in, right? And just place it on here. This is the 4 cone, so more of a straight cut, okay? And really beautiful. Oh, I like that cut. That's gorgeous, okay? So we'll throw that in there for our cabbage. I like to put some purple cabbage in here. This is also, the difference between purple and green cabbage? The color, that's right, you guys are smart. My studio audience even said the color, right? So one is purple, one is green, but with different colors comes different nutrition, right? So the purple cabbage is a really great antioxidant, right? Purple colors help with memory retention, according to the American Alzheimer's Association. So we'll drop that in there. This is coming together quite nicely. Then I'm gonna use some celery. Now celery, the strings are they're kind of bitter and they're hard to digest. Let me see if I can pull one off here for you. Boy, this little guy's stuck on there. Oh, I got a little one. See the little one? You probably can't see it from afar. But the strings are harder to digest. If you took a celery string and you put it in your garbage disposal, it would kind of clog up your disposal, okay? So, they're really good fibrous food. Fibers and antioxidants go inside of our body. They're like little scrubbers. They go tick, 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 and they just kind of clean everything out. So if you want to put the strings in and you want the number 4 cone, you can get a beautiful little slice like that, okay? If you want a different texture, isn't that pretty? If you want a different texture, okay, then you can use like the number 2 cone. And they all have little numbers on the bottom, which I totally love. But you can take it and you can de-string it by simply holding the strings towards this part, and it will take the strings off and it'll give you more of like a dice. That one decided to use the strings, but that's a nice little cut there as well. So I kind of think that's going to be nice for the salad. Actually, too, celery is a great food because it's a low-calorie food and it's a great filler, but it also replaces salt. So, if you don't want to put a lot of salt on your food, add some celery, and it's a natural diuretic. Okay, so we've got our celery, and then I'm going to finish it off. If you're keto, you can leave out the carrot, right? Or if you're trying to get rid of it, I think a little bit. I'm not totally keto. I just eat a lot of low sugar, low carbs, right? And I leave the skins on because that's where a lot of the nutrition is. So you can take this, and then we have a beautiful salad. Okay, gorgeous. And I will finish it off with a homemade vegan dressing. Well, almost homemade, 100%. But so I'm gonna take it. You guys should see that salad. Is that gorgeous? I love the colors there. Okay, so I'm simply going to take, I've been using that as my bowl. There we go. That's one of the things I like to teach people, because sometimes you get all these little scraps. I always keep a bowl. And then I throw all my little scraps in there, and then they can either go, this I could use for a stock, right? If I wanted to make my own vegetable stock. But then I'm gonna make your dressing for you. Okay, so I'm simply gonna take some Vegenaise, which is just vegan mayonnaise. So it's an egg-free mayonnaise, okay? I think it has better flavor. 100% of the time, when I do like a potato salad, I would put Vegenaise and I use mayonnaise. And 100% of the time, the people were actually surprised that the mayonnaise, the Vegenaise tasted better than the mayonnaise, right? So then we'll take, and I'm gonna use some apple cider vinegar, just a splash. If you want the recipes, private message me and I'll send them out to you guys, okay? With exact measurements. I'll just put a little bit of that in there, okay? And then I need a little sweet component. Now, since I don't like to do sugar, I'm gonna use stevia. So I'm just gonna put a couple of drops in, not too much. Okay, and then I like to put lemon in this. Lemon is a really good food for us, right? Lemon can also help alkalize our body. I'm gonna squeeze just a little bit in, not too much. You could add cayenne, paprika, garlic, you know, recipes really are just a guideline, and you put in there what you like to cook with. So I've got that going. I probably put a little salt and pepper in here, which I don't have. If it magically appeared, it would be because my husband Scott was paying attention and he would go grab me some salt and some pepper to put into my dressing. Why look, when I said his name, he springs into action. What are the two famous words that every husband should know?
Yes, dear.
What'd you say?
Yes, dear.
We love to hear those words. And it does go both ways, ladies. So, there we go, but we like to hear it come our way. Yes, dear, happy to help. Let me give that a little taste. It's actually really quite delicious. I'm not surprised because I've made it a million times. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of salt in there. And I think it's a little sweet, so I might add a little more lemon to it. Okay? But basically, and that's not quite enough, but you can see it came together beautifully. And we'll take and we'll toss that together. And we have just made, what did I use that for?
I just gave it to you. It's
oh,
an
good.
extra
Scott
spoon
just gave it to me.
just for that purpose.
Perfect. What a good husband he is. So attentive. You know, we enjoy being together during this time, right? It's kind of a nice thing. We get to enjoy family. We get to enjoy our cats. And in fact, my cats quite often steal my phone. Who would have thought that a cat with a paw could go live? I'm just saying. Quite interesting. Okay, and we'll taste this one more time. I think I'm going to put a little more lemon in there. Okay, and really, again, it's just for your taste. Okay, and I got the salt. So Scott gave me this spoon to taste with. I'll just use the other end. Mmm. Oh, now that's good. Mmm. So we'll put that over our salad, and we have made a beautiful coleslaw salad, and it really only took us 5 minutes, 3 minutes. I talk a lot, so if I weren't talking so much, it would go a lot faster. But those of you that enjoy what we teach, right? We are doing, we do private virtual cooking classes. We do all kinds of fun things. We can do lunch and learns virtually. We could do a little grouping with you if you wanted to learn some specific recipes in a 30-minute cooking show. Just let me know. Private message me, Melissa Curry, Dream Life Total Wellness, or the person that shared this with you. Connect with them and they'll connect the dots between the two of us. And we'd love to help you on your wellness journey. Eat better, cook in less time, cut back on fats and oils, double the nutrition in your foods. Take your old recipes and upgrade them to a healthier version of a recipe that'll empower your health and give you energy and vitality and youth and all those great words that we love. So share it with your friends, do a watch party. We're gonna be coming back again. I've got several more salads planned for you guys today. We are growing zucchini on our tower garden. So we're gonna be doing 2 types. I'm gonna do a zoodle salad with a homemade pesto, plant-based. I'm also going to do it's a new one I'm trying. You have to come back for the recipe of that one. So anyway, I'm signing out. Melissa Curry. Scott, if you could hit finish up there on the corner, we'd be awesome. Bye for now.